Hello and welcome to Marco on Markets. This channel is for educational purposes only and shares my personal opinions and investment process. Nothing in this video should be taken as financial product advice or a recommendation to buy or sell any investment. Always do your own research and consider obtaining advice from a licensed financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Good morning. It's Wednesday, 5th of August, 2026, 11:20 a.m. We've got some opportunities now. The market did open higher this morning. We had a spike at the start of the day. It was I think it was around 0.6% up. Don't quote me on that. Sorry, I didn't even look at this graph this morning. I just looked at the market indicator from NAB, which I think was around 0.4% up. It's currently, the All Ordinaries is currently 0.14% up. And I'll just go to my trading list, my approved stock list. And as you know, I do like stocks that have dropped. So the one that I'm eyeing off is Commonwealth. It is a bit higher than my normal range, but when I look at the banks as a whole, generally they are down, except for probably Macquarie at the moment. But Commonwealth is around 1% further down than all the others. So my logic tells me that when it retreats, it should catch up to the others, or by the end of the day, I would expect this to be more in line with the other banks, and it's an outlier unless there's some significant news, which I'll just have a quick look into the news feed here. Any announcements, news and announcements, 4th of the 8th, nothing really there. News-wise, no, there's nothing there. So I'm going to put a position on. I'll bring up my calculator and we'll go through this process. So CBA, the unit price is currently 175.45. So we're going to do this on a $40,000 package parcel size. So that's 228 units. The date's 5th of the 8th, 175.45. And then that comes out to that 40,000. I'm going to calculate my exit price, which is 179. Given that this was at 180 this morning, and also closed higher than 180 this is a 2% margin. I have a bit of comfort, even though it's a bit over my normal buying price. So we'll leave that there. I'm going to put the order on at 175.45. Hopefully I can get that. Right, so it has climbed a little bit. I'll just take this off screen. I just need to calculate my real money investment amount. Just one moment. So going to do Commonwealth, 40. Okay, so rightio. So I'll put this calculator back on screen so you can have a look at that. I might just have to swap screens a little bit. I'll take this one off while I place the order. I just wanted to show you this has sort of increased again. So it's climbing back, but I'm still going to take it. Anything under 176 I'm pretty happy with. So I'll put a buy order on. In this chart here, I've got the same calculation for different parcels of money. So if you were looking at 20,000, 100,000, 200,000, and this one's custom. So if you had $60,000 to spend, to invest, I should say, you could pop that number in and it'll calculate it all out for you. Okay, so I'm just going to have to transfer some funds. As I had my funds in a high interest account, I'll have to transfer that first before I'm able to make the trade. So we'll do 10. Rightio. So let's go back to CBA. All right, so just in that time, it's now we're back over 176. So you have to move fairly quickly. I think I'm still going to continue on. I might actually put it on a bit lower. So I might put it on around that 175.50 mark, just so that I can have a bit of an advantage if it drops, because that gives me, yep, so it's starting to drop again. We'll just refresh a few more times. Yep, so we're under. It is bouncing around a bit. I'll put that on at 175.50 and, or maybe I should just take it. Yeah, all right, so it's at 94.99. Just that if you can get your purchase price that little bit lower, it does make a difference because it means you can get out quicker, but you can also miss the opportunity altogether. I might just go 176. Let's just have a look at what that looks like to exit. 176 times through 2, so that's under $180. I'm happy with that. That's for full margin, so I'm going to put that order on now. So this is going to be 40 divided by 176, 227, right? Okay, so we're going to buy out of that account value. So you can either put in the units, so in this case, put in 227 units, or you can put in the amount. So you might want to put in 40,000 for this trade. You're going to limit it. I'm going to limit it to $176. And that means that it cannot go, you cannot pay more than 176. You may get it lower if the market drops, but you cannot pay more. So I'm going to place that order. And then if we go to trading, bring this back on screen now. Okay, Commonwealth. All right, so it's under, so I can't show you in market depth. So that's gone, that will have gone through. If I go to depth here, there's nothing at 176, so I will have purchased that. I'll get a contract note shortly. What we'll do is I'll bring on share site. We're going to add that into our portfolio. I'll just find out what the ultimate price was. There's my notification now on email. So our average price was 175.9861. All right, so I'll bring that on screen in my here. So we actually got it for 175.98. Okay, I'm going to put that on the register now. So I'll just copy a previous Commonwealth Bank just to save keystrokes. It's going to be trade 140. Parcel can be either 2, 3, or 4. I'll just do 2, parcel 2. And that's important for in the end of month review. I'll go through compounding, and this version of the register assumes that you just take any profit and use that to fund your life or spending. It doesn't assume that you reinvest your profits. But in the end of month review, I'll do the compounding version, and then we've identified the parcels. So when parcel 2 sold, how much was reinvested. So this will change slightly. Okay, so we've got 235. How many units do we end up with? 227. Today's date, we paid 175.98.61. So 39.84, 39.95 brokerage, 39. Yep, that's correct. Now we're going to calculate our sale price and pop that on. So the spreadsheet says to get 2%, we need to get $179.87, which is just slightly different here. I think we've got, I've just got to fix up the brokerage. I think we're out just by a little bit there because we had a discount since I created that. Let me have a look. Yep, so we're at the right price now. We're not going to have a date in here, but just assume we sold it for 179.87. That's what I'll put it on. We'll get 881. We'll net 800, and that'll be a 2% margin. I'm going to just take out that formula because it hasn't happened yet, and I like to code that in a color. I just normally do this pinky color. That just tells me that that order's on. I'm going to place that order now. So Commonwealth Bank to sell. I'll put in quantity. So you can put in the quantity, which is all of them, at a unit price of 179.87. Good until cancelled. I'll just double check it. Commonwealth Bank. Okay, 179. Okay, so I'm going to place that order now. And then if we go to our watch list, our CBA, and then if I go to depth, and then if you look into the depth, you'll be able to see your price. I think I'm at 179, so I can't remember what the cents were. 87 cents. $179.87. That's not showing as 179.87. So hasn't seemed to update it. Let's go again, because normally it'll show in a color. Oh, there we go. So I'm in that bundle there, 179.87. So my order's active, and we'll just do a refresh on the price. So it has gone up slightly. I'll just upload it into ShareSite. I'll just share that screen onto there. We're going to add an investment. We're going to add manually, add a trade, CBA. Okay, we're going to buy today, brokers optional. I'll make this a bit bigger so you can see. Trade dates today, quantity, we were doing 227. 227, unit price is that one. And brokerage, This is the fictitious amount, not my actual amount. And then we'll add that. Okay. And so then that'll come up on the investment sheet and it'll show that we're down $95 at the moment, probably mainly because of like the brokerage. And also this price is delayed by about 20 minutes on share sites. So if you want the accurate, most up to date, you're better off refreshing on your broker screen because that'll be live. So we need to now get to $179. So that's pretty good. I'll add that onto my portfolio view as well. Just so it's got some of that other data that I'm tracking. Turn protection off and then unhide. Sorry, one moment. Okay, so this is going to be CBA, Commonwealth Bank. So today, 227, market price was just to market price, which was this one. Average price. Oh, that's the current price. Sorry, apologies for that. So the average of the price is this one. And so I'll take the total cost divided by the units, 227. And the market price at the moment is, we'll just add that in so we can see, 176.40. Okay. So the target sell is 179.87. 179.87. So I've got to go up 1.97 before we can get to the 2% margin. I may consider, if this stock gets to 1% higher, I may consider taking it early. Currently we're in positive territory by 0.14% or $54. And we'll leave that one there. So the sell order's on, the calculator's done, the register's updated. We've got two other parcels of money. I'll just have a quick look at my watch list and see if there's anything else that's dropped significantly that I'm feeling comfortable to buy. So we've done CBA, we've got that now. Viva I can't really touch. I do like ANZ as well. I'll just see what I paid for it last time. I sold at 36.35. Okay, so it's just a bit on the high side. I can't really touch any of the others. Coles is down. Let me see what I paid for Coles last. So I sold it at 23.65 last time. So I'll just wait for that one to come down. I don't think there's another opportunity for me at this stage. Maybe this afternoon. We'll just check on the market again. So it's retreated a bit. It's up 0.24. So that's a little bit higher than before when I touched base. So we'll have one quick look at the ASX 200 and then get back to work. Okay. The biggest gainers, PNI, ZIP, PDI, LMW, and LYC. So Pinnacle Investments, I think they were up this morning. So that's now 9.5% up higher. Funds management operator, ZipPay, they do consumer lending, which is up 7%. That's like the afterpays of the world. Predictive Discovery, they do gold, so 6.87% up. We've got Light and Wonder, it's casino and gaming, 6.7%. And Lynas Rare Earths, up 5.75%. And on the downside, let's look at the top four. Top five just to be consistent. So we've got Zimplat's down 3.5%, Woodside Energy down 2.7%, Beach Energy down 2%, Contact Energy down 2.34%, and Commonwealth Bank down 2.2%. So we've got some of that, so I'm pretty happy with that. As you saw, we just paid 170. What did we pay? Sorry, I've got a bad memory. 175.98. So it's nearly up $1 per share, or well, not quite, 50 cents. Anyway, we'll touch base this afternoon, market close, or if another opportunity arises. Otherwise, thank you for watching and supporting the channel. Hope you have a great day. Thank you.